Hello and welcome back to the House of Tesla. In our last episode, we started this game over again for the release. We had previously played the demo, and we made it through the first room, which comes out right about there, I think, and which was basically the demo over again. And then we came in here, fixed the elevator, and are just about ready to enter into this room that we found our way into. Alright, so we have a valve there. I hear scribbling. Let's see. When I first looked around the industrial interior of the factory, I didn't dream of finding a room like this. It seems almost out of place. It must have been used for a special purpose. Maybe for meeting one's esteemed guests? I am sure that an inventor needs to have a place where he can show off his innovative ideas and devices. That was that. Not those. Small table in the corner of the room on the top floor. Okay, and small secret room on the top floor next to the flasks, and flasks in the small secret room on the top floor. Yeah, okay. Patience. We have this, which is glowing, so I think we should take a look at that first. Which is, of course, a glimpse into a memory.
Wednesday, September 15th, 1902. I'll never forget the events of that day. I was sitting in the lounge of my new factory, preparing for an important meeting. A meeting that would ensure my financial stability for years to come. Just a few hours later, I was to make a presentation on Wall Street at the headquarters of a company which symbolized wealth throughout the U.S. and across the ocean. The man about to receive me was J.P. Morgan, one of the most powerful men in the capitalist world, a successful banker, and my new project investor. Nobody else was willing to provide such a large sum. Only he believed that by combining my genius and his money, could we revolutionize radio technology. And today, it was time to take our collaboration to the next level. I was sure he would love my proposal. Our meeting was supposed to be about...
Lighting?
I don't think our meeting had anything to do with lightning.
Lightning, oops. Amendments.
Yes, I'm sure I've come up with an amended proposal.
America?
America, the land of endless opportunities. But we were definitely talking about something more specific.
Boat.
I've shown Morgan my radio-controlled boat in the past, but that wasn't the point of today's meeting.
Project?
Wardenclyffe was the ambitious project he helped me fund. Our meeting must have been related to it. But Mr. Morgan is just an investor. I'm the inventor. I'm the one who sets the direction of the entire project. And I know we can do better.
And so we are still in the past on this memory. We have maybe a sliding puzzle? I'm not sure exactly what this does. There's nothing to kind of click on in that corner. But this probably goes into that, doesn't it? I do see also this thing here. What was that called? A tower-shaped key? Yeah, I'm guessing that's where that goes. No? Okay. Then it probably goes in the top then. There it goes. Spinny, spinny. Okay, open. Alright. And that piece fell out. The piece is an ornamental tile. Does that now give me the ability to move these around? Yes, but what does that give me the ability to do? Let's slide them all over, because there's only... Oh, there we go. A model train. And I'm guessing that's as far as we can go with that. Yeah. Okay, so let's come back up in here. This does look like a rail track here. We do have a thing. A golden beam. Something goes in the middle there. Do any of these things have like a connector to them? Maybe, but just the end. Not really. And yes. That is a complex backing to that. Okay, so there's something we need to get a hold of yet, and I'm assuming the train doesn't go. Oh, it does go on the track. All right. Eee. Choo-choo. And then this takes this thing, because it fits that shape, or that slot. Open, sesame. And then over here we have... Is that that? No. Oh, I get it. Okay, so now I need to look at this again. Let's see. The back of it needs a square, almost square shape in the middle. And then a narrow slit on what would be the left side. And a larger bit on the right, and then kind of a triangular shaped bit on the top. Let's move this first. Yeah. All these look like... Okay, that one goes there, because that's that triangular shaped bit. I think this one goes back over here, and then this one comes down here. Not quite. I don't think... Well, maybe. Yeah, okay. Wonder what happens if you slid the train back the other direction. Well, let's see. You, no, you? Oh, I get it. Okay, so we have... I'm not sure entirely what I'm doing, but I'm most definitely doing something. Like a partial maze where you can't see all the walls. Okay, that opens up this one. Gives me something that looks broken. Tower model, but it definitely looks broken. We should be able to manipulate it, though. There we go. Erected tower model. Alright, and then you... do not move. I guess I could have checked that before I did this, but you do not move. Tower model probably goes either on top of the building or in that spot there. It's like the top of the building. Yeah. In you go. A little slot built into it there. Now I can drag the train back the other way. Okay, so you can take the train both directions. That'll work. This looks like a partially completed Tesla tower, maybe? And that was a small key. You have anything else for me to do here? No. And you, unless the key goes in the top of that, which it does not, do not take the key. The key may go somewhere else. Under the side here? Yeah, there it goes. Is it moving by the same... and or which... I'm guessing... Ooh. Okay, that's some kind of an offset mechanism. Turn that back the other way. I wonder if we're supposed to go like straight up 12. And then do the offset with the side pieces there. Okay, yep. Interesting. This looks like a spaghetti calendar, but we'll call it a wire dome. And that must go on the top of the Tesla Tower. It does. Latches down. Like a Faraday
My
cage.
presentation was flawless. I spoke to the point and mentioned all the important facts. Electricity for everyone at no additional cost. I was convinced that success was guaranteed. That's why I was taken aback when I saw the investor's face turn confused, and his confusion gradually grew into anger. My sudden changes to the project and the needed financing apparently took him by surprise. I begged him to let me explain everything, but that only made the situation worse. I did listen to you. It's you who doesn't listen, he shouted at me. I tried to explain how wireless power could completely change the world, but it was no use. The whole room was filled by a single emotion.
Despair?
Desperation came over me. It was obvious that Morgan was just another self-centered big shot. J.P. Morgan, visibly relaxed and continued calmly. You treat money as a certainty, but you are not in a position to afford to do that. Finish the radio technology, give me something we can make money on. I'll be happy to fund your further research, but you have to show me more than empty promises. Others warned me that Morgan was only interested in money. I lost his interest as soon as he learned that my invention was to help the whole world, not just his wallet. Then this is all for nothing. Why did I expect there to be any sense in talking to you? I will see my vision through, with or without your help. In reality, however, despair consumed me. This was the end of our collaboration. This was the end of Wardenclyffe. With tears in my eyes, I swept the damn model down.
Trouble in Wardenclyffe. Experience a flashback in the second chapter. Alright, so there's nothing else that we can do with this device. I can tell. Oh yeah, there is. Take that apart. Yeah, you broke it all right. But I don't see anything else we can do but just zoom in on it. Oh wait, there's something. I can take this piece. Golden beam. Okay, let's hold on to that. It might be useful somewhere else. Let's take a look at this. Okay, this is this thing called a rotoscope, something like that. I do see the different colors. Not sure. I'm not entirely sure what it is that I'm seeing. They all seem to converge, but just past the edge of the screen here. But I'm not sure what the numbers are doing. Actually, I'm only seeing... Oh, there's green. Oh, they're all moving at different speeds depending on... which one's selected, maybe? I'm not sure what exactly I'm seeing with this. I mean, I kind of think I see what I'm seeing, but it seems like at number 2, green, yellow, and then blue in terms of speeds. At number 3, no, it's still the same. That one's blue, green. That one they move much slower on. Ooh. Then when you move that, they seem to reset. Green, yellow, blue. Green, yellow, blue. Green, yellow, blue. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe come back to it. Okay, we're gonna have to get a key for over here. What do you have? Bunch of inventions in a case. I'm going to zoom in on the books. Now I'm going to zoom in on this. Okay, there must be some way to adjust that. Oh, interesting. There we go. Okay. And then this one. Doesn't look as if they quite follow. Maybe they do. No, they don't. There's some hinting going on here, but I'm not sure what it is. Almost there. But again, I'm still not sure exactly what it is. Like, that was, with the exception of the almost with the exception of the one. That was the closest. That's kind of the closest. If you go over there. There we are. Okay. Down. Okay. This now lets me turn the crank. And take the crank. Crank! And segmented cylinder. This is similar to the cylinder in the welding thingy. And is that all that I can do in here? I kind of expected the ball to continue down, but maybe it doesn't. Like, expected these rest of these to open? But maybe not. Anything else up top here? No. Okay. What's over here? Another... Oh! Well, this might be a hint for the other thingy. And, I'm not sure what it's doing either. You can only move that about to the middle and then it stops. There's a room over there. We have this, it's missing a piece. I hear some scribbling. Much effort must have gone into making this table, a metallic egg under a glass cover, colored marble stone. This isn't just an art piece, it's important. About the thing we saw. We need to redo it. Need another piece here, though. And what have we here? We're missing something that goes there. Looks like a piece from a coat of arms. Crown across a lion. I heard scribbling again. Crown across in a lion. And that happens to be... There happens to be a lion on that. I do see also a little thing here. With a crank? Okay. And then I can do something with this. Okay, it won't let me see whatever the last thing is. But... some of these have different edging to them, like... Yeah, I'm not sure why that one doesn't move or open. Curious. The statue we saw when we came in that I had never clicked on. I've got mechanical parts to it, but I don't see... Oh, there we go. That piece looks an awful lot like this piece. You go in there. You do. Oh, okay. Wakey, wakey. You lost your foot. And it cracked. Okay, we're going to have to weld that. It means we might have to swap out that cylinder in order to be able to weld it. And then we'll have to attach it once we get it welded. Okay. And then, let's see, we have this. Number 2 on it. There was a number 3 on the elevator we saw yesterday. Might be somehow related. Kind of wanted to see what the side of that looks like, but I guess I don't get to. And then in this room here, we have more stuff. Let's see. We have different cups with different shapes on them. You do look like you matched that one. You look like you matched that one. Open the thing. You might go there. Apparently not, though. Let's do that again. Take whatever this is. You have a factory. Now what? 2 out of 2. I had many patents, and all of them had their merits. But one thing was certain. I wasn't sure how to sell them. We were talking about a lot of possibilities. For now, I needed something already tested. Something required by society in large quantities. Something that would stay virtually the same no matter its purpose. But return to the idea of AC motors, engines, and generators. With electrification in progress, every factory, vehicle, and industrial complex would need some. Sam also pointed out another benefit of going with this idea. I could throw my good name around. After Chicago, people knew me as the man behind alternating current. That was an advantage none of my competitors would have. Okay. Oh, if there's more to do with the 3 cups here? Seems not, because this one didn't like going in there. Unless there's more cups, but I'm surprised that we don't have more that we can open up here. Unless there's like only have certain ones put in. But it doesn't look like it. That does kind of look like it should go there though. Alright, reopen that one up this way. There's nothing else I can do with that. Thermometer on the wall there. Piece of paper. In between writing this, I'm watching a storm unfold. The lightning strikes are sharp and frequent, and their erratic sounds bring to mind things that always made me wonder, even in my youth. Lightning travels freely through the skies and across great distances. It always fascinated me. And while we have successfully harnessed the power of electricity, its freedom still eludes us. But moments like these, they show me something from a front row seat. An experiment, nature's own demonstration, a proof of concept. My goal to bring about wireless power transfer is not unnatural. It reflects how energy already moves in the world. Using natural phenomena like atmospheric conductivity and electromagnetism, I can harness other aspects of electricity than I already have. Sometimes it will need adjustments. Alternating current is not found in nature, and still it allows us to effectively transport energy over substantive distances. Something that stumped early adopters before I arrive with my inventions. And the same thing needs to happen here. Sometimes I just need to watch the thundering skies and muse about it all. I can't do anything with those, though. I'm not sure if we're totally done with this or not. It feels like there should be more, but maybe we need to do some other things first and come back. Is there something on the wall there? There is. Let's take a look at that. We have a chain. We have a button. It opens and closes the door. I'm not sure what else is going to go on here. So let's go down to the welding station there and see about fixing the foot. It'll later go down. I was expecting it to turn me around. Over here and up there. And this, let's take a look at this foot. Although maybe I should put it down and see. No, it doesn't go there. It needs to be bent back into shape, not just welded. Maybe we need something else to do some bending? Well, that's not what I was expecting. So let's go back up and maybe take a deeper look at the rotoscope. Can also look for power-related things here, or whatever you call them, things here. Yeah, there's connectivity going on here. You are there. You are there. You've got a wire as well, but I can't control these wires just yet. I don't know where the point of control is at. There's no ley lines. That's definitely connected to the wires in the building. There is something to do with this. Figured there was. And more to do here? Okay. The door, and then this, which does not have connectivity at this point. All the lights, of course. And the thingy here on the inside. Well. Did that do anything? Doesn't appear to have. And we still need a key for this. And there's still not anything to do here. So kind of looking at this rotoscope along with this piece over here. Gosh, lining these up seems like it would be a colossal pain in the neck. In terms of like finding where that one is and seeing if the same colored square is in the image, but it's like there's this one and there's that one. Are they the same image? All four legs kind of together? Is that one the same as that one? It kind of looks like it. And then is that one the same as that one? It kind of looks like it. So green with all four legs kind of brought in together. And I see that in some way with this. Go back to 1 and push the button till we see the four legs in together, which is that one. But there's also that one. Seems like later. Green at? Oh, there it is. That's not it. It should be not even that one, but that one. Not sure if the button is doing something different than the crank either. What the heck is green at? It's probably moving the slowest. Yeah, blue's moving the fastest here. Blue's doing almost a full lap. That's definitely not... Well, that's different. I mean, it's what I was expecting to see, but it's different. What I was expecting to see out of this device, that is. Okay, there's... Ooh, I can click into it? Now, does setting the green that way allow me to do anything with green over here? Don't know what these things do either. I'm a little bit stumped. Let's just put it that way. Yellow is the four legs quite far apart, but with one of them bent at a right angle there in the front. Which is that one? Yeah, I think that one. When yellow comes back around, is it in a different spot? Yeah, it's not even lined up there. Almost is there. Interesting. But this one moves the slowest when you press the button. Is each one a little bit faster? Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't... I don't know that that helps you much, though. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do with it. I think it might be time for a hint. Time for a hint. Like something popped out of the table. There's a note here. Did I read that? Feat of Columbus. Probably the most far-reaching and revolutionary discoveries made by Mr. Tesla is the so-called rotating magnetic field. In this issue of Electrical Experimenter, he will explain the remarkable concept while presenting a unique opportunity to see it with your own eyes. You might remember the story of Christopher Columbus, who showed his perplexed audience that he could balance an egg on its top by cracking it a little at first. Next month at the World's Columbian Exposition, Mr. Tesla will perform an even greater feat using the principle of the rotating magnetic field with an egg made of metal that cannot be simply cracked. Continue reading on page 37. Yeah, I figured that's what this machine was. Something popped out of the table. I mean, besides this stuff, is there like a slide? What if I either show or cover just the crown, the cross, and the lion? Crown, there's no crown here though. There is. Okay. That's what I wanted. There we go. I'm just an idiot. Pull that, and then that gives me the wooden tablet, which probably goes over here onto this crest. There we go. Northwest, southeast, southwest, northeast. Got it. And then that gives me push button, which probably goes up top here. Just guessing. Alright, now we're making some progress again. And this one will probably do... Oh, I get it. Okay, so you do that, you get it going, and then you press this button, opens it up, and opens it up. And that gives me another shot glass. It probably goes in here. Probably. And probably right there where the red gem is. Okay. And does that one go here now? No. Okay. Maybe I still need one more? Feels like that should go there, but maybe it doesn't? No. And that just gives me back that. I'm not sure what it's for then, at this point. So I'm still almost as stuck as I was before. I mean, it feels like that should go in the spot with the red gem, right? And that one at least somewhat looks like this, but maybe not. My Calidor, give me a hint. I think maybe... we close the door again. See if that does any good. I would like to know what this part does. Must be a reason for being able to close that door, but not clear as to what it is at this point. Open then. I think I'm going to do another hint. What happens when you move the shot glass? I did move the shot glasses around. You're not really helping me much with that hint. Unless there's another position for them. Like, for example, if I mirror them? Yeah, nothing. So how about a better hint? Various patterns and symbols in the bases, glasses, and bottles. Pay close attention to them. I have been. That one's scalloped. The base is scalloped. This one has this shape. Base has that shape. This one has that kind of door shape. Base has that shape. That one's got a red circle. This one is red. This one kind of has a similar shape to the top as the top of the looks like a deck, like a card or something. Each bottle design contains 3 patterns. The last of these symbols. Oh, that's the part that I'm missing. Okay, so we need to... So this one worked because it had this door shape and this shape and that shape on the side. I don't really see this piece. Oh, it's there. I get it on the corners. So the red one will be this with the scallops and the card piece. There we go. Okay. Give me wrench. Okay. And that requires some monkeying. They depend on what we want to use it for. Yeah, what we want to use it for. And this one looks like it needs the door shape, the scallops, not the red, but the card shape. Nothing left. Open all the flasks in the minigame in the 2nd chapter. Okay, well, there's nothing in that one. It is what it is. Okay, so now what? What does the wrench get me? Does it give me... It might actually be useful on this. But maybe at a different size. Two. There's a number 2 on it. Does that mean like right there, number 2? Or like right there, number 2? Probably right there. There's also a number 2 over here on this. There's something else that I need to do to this thing to control it. If I spin it all the way out, that's number 3. Is that number 2? That is number 2. Okay. I'll take this. Thank you for the pipe wrench. And I'll take the wheel. And I'll open the door. Okay. Open that, and I'll take a hip flask. Anything else to do in here? Seems like no. Back to this though. Now that we have a number 2, can I use the number 2 on that? No. But can I attach this onto that? Yes. And then what? Oh, there we go. The ball moved. Next puzzle. Puzzle seems to be missing a way to control it. I think I'll have to find and place another part before I can solve it. Yeah. Okay. The N up there. We did have a number 3, though, in the elevator, but... Oh, maybe. Let's see if we can move this all the way out there and do something with the elevator. We can. Open. It's broken. Oh, boy. Well, that's broken. So the reason the elevator button doesn't work is because the wire's not connected properly, I guess. So, let's see, we can turn these. Turned off number 2. So we have to figure out, let's see. You're connected like this, like that, like this, that, like this. So any of these provide power. I'm guessing. We go here, here, there, and there. So we need to figure out how to get them all connected. Okay. Why does this one have 2 wires, though? And what does this half circle down here mean compared to the half circle up here mean? And what do these buttons do? Can I light them all up at the same time? Would be the next question. I'm kind of just clicking randomly. We go here, then here. No. Yeah, I don't really understand what these double wires do. If that's like a different connectivity thing. Because with this... No. That makes you back up again. This here should go through like this and into there. Unless there's something to do with this broken piece of wire here. Which could be, but what's also, like I said, the double wire for? Yeah. I'm not sure if you can get number 3 to light up here. What about this? This is just connecting the buttons to these things. Okay. That has to go this way. This one has to go that way. This one might as well go this way because rotating it just makes it worse. Unless one of these wires goes through and the other one goes through, like you have to have 2 wires connected. You go up and you go that way. You're connected in now via this one. That one only is useful this way. This one's only useful this way. Unless we can drag these around, which doesn't appear to be the case. Then this one's only useful this way. That one's only useful that way. This one's only useful this way as well, because this wire through here is basically useless. Which makes this one either need to be this direction or this direction, which means it's only going to power button 2. That's back the way that it was. I'm not sure that it's possible to get button 3 lit up like this, so maybe we do need to fix the wire then? Not sure, but also we're kind of out of time, so I think I will leave this here. I, don't like that I had to use quite so many hints, but it seems like I may be encountering the part of the game that was being discussed in the in or being talked about in the Steam comments, where you kind of get stuck in a place where you're not sure what to do without using the hints, because it doesn't really tell you what you need to do with the puzzles. And this rotoscope thing with these over here, what does that actually mean? Do I need to somehow line these up with that? Probably, but again, I'm not sure how to do that with what I can see here as well. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably keep using the hints to make our way through it, and figure out what's to come. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.